a lot to do with a lot of numbers.
Just research and be sure, okay? Because the risk says,
get proper education.
Yes, information.
Get trained.
Okay, and the risk says the tricky part is choosing the right stock. We'll take a quick break, and when we return, the show continues. We'll be talking more about ways you can generate passive income. Stick around. Back. You're still tuned to Hello Africa, and we've been discussing ways where you and I can generate passive income, okay? Even while you sleep, your account is buzzing, and this time around, of course, it's credit a lot, okay? And I'm doing the show with Faith and BC, and I'm your girl Nita. Okay, we were talking about was it stock exchange and stuff like that, dividend stock, okay? So the next one says you should create an app. This is another one. I think people are really making money from, creating apps. We have certain apps that they just tell you go download, and when you download those apps, somebody is smiling to the bank.
And not just anybody can create an app. Training of how to
we have apps, okay, that teaches you how to create apps until you go make those research. I mean, there is nothing. Yes,
the app is teaching you how to create apps. It's most likely going to be on the easy to do.
The basics.
Basic, exactly. Creating an app as sophisticated as
people clicking and you getting money.
You need to know. You really need to know what you're doing. But anyway, if it's something you can do well, tech is also.
It's the in thing right now. It's the in thing right now. Absolutely. I mean, talk about Facebook, Instagram. They know what they're gaining, okay? And the list goes on and on. Okay, let's move on. And this says real estate, of course, real estate investment. I think most people are going into, rights and stuff like that. And it's such an interesting one because properties do appreciate. Okay, when you buy a car, after a year, it depreciates. But in terms of property, like, getting a house, landed properties and all that, it appreciates from time to time. I mean, it's the oil money right now, especially in Nigeria, or should I say in Africa, okay?
Anywhere real estate actually always appreciates. Of that is you can go into the real estate with basic knowledge. You don't have to be a realtor basically to go into it. And sign up with a real estate agency.
As a marketer.
These, companies that, develop properties across the country and sell for them. And then, of course, you get your
commission.
You don't necessarily have to go to the office 9 to 5. They just give you a particular portion or a particular target. You meet up with it.
Yes, except sometimes the client knows you and he wants to see, because I did a bit of that, they want to see the property and they want you to take them to the site, okay? Yes. Okay, and this one says you should invest in a high yield CD or savings account, okay? You need money to save money. Okay, and the opportunity to make the most of your CD, you want to quick search for the nation's top CD rates of the top savings accounts, okay? And the figures are there and everything, but the risk is also there, okay? So whatever has an opportunity also has a risk. So just make your your research basically. And this one says, okay, I talked about this, renting out your home short time. We have situations where people even do this for movies and all that. You give out your house for movie practitioners
They charge
and all
money for
that.
Yeah?
Yes.
Of course.
They charge money.
The reason why I was asking is because I know that you're
Especially all those sophisticated
Yeah, of course.
houses.
People-
I mean, the
people rent their
cars.
Like, what do you think the range?
It depends on your relationship. It all boils down
It's
to
the
your
time frame.
relationship.
Or is
If
it
you were
time?
going, if you were going to rent a house for a month, they will tell you what charges, electricity, water, everything. It's just like paying for a service department. People have properties they use basically for
that,
production.
yes.
I've seen one where it's a house where people are living in, for example, in one
Yeah.
of the estates our neighbors across. Frequently said.
It's relationship. Sometimes it's relationship. Sometimes you don't even pay.
Different movies, different.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So people have
business.
properties because they want to use it for production. So
Can you give an estimated number, like
a number of
how much?
the figures.
Yes.
You can't really say because
Depends
it depends on
Your
what the property
agreements,
is
basically.
Like. I could have a property that has like a pool and all that. They might not want a property like that. They might just want a detached building or something. It all
Yeah.
depends on what the structure is like.
So landlords out there, movie industry would rent. So
Okay, another way you and I can generate passive income, okay, enjoy money, cash out while sleeping, is to create a blog or a YouTube channel. People are really cashing out on YouTube, okay, and of course on blogs. You mentioned once you click on those links, it takes you to their site. Somebody is smiling in, some hard currency, basically, and when your content is appealing to
people.
YouTube, they have their regulations and all that, their rules. Once, you are able to pass all the tests, you would definitely be cashing out. And it has to do with the numbers of subscribers too.
yeah, and the views as well.
And the
for
views,
YouTube. And then
okay.
for blogs, the number of people that click
Yes.
average that read your blog. So if your content is engaging enough, I mean, you should be able to generate money there.
Okay, and lastly says sell designs online. And I'm like, okay.
A lot of graphic designers are freelancers now. There are a lot of sites where they register on.
Yes.
And they get foreign, local
And they work
customers.
from home and wherever,
and they pay, so, yeah.
yes. Okay, and that wraps it all up on the topic. I hope you've learned ways to generate passive income. When we return, it will be time for Word Facts. Stick around.
Red facts.
Welcome back. Of course, it's Hello Africa. If you've missed the entire show, of course, this happens to be the most interesting part of the show. And well, you can still join us here and have a good time as you would learn. So our Weird Facts with me on the show is BC and Nita, of course. So our first weird fact, this one says the Spanish national anthem has no words. Wow, interesting.
Are they speaking in tongues?
No.
When I saw this initially, I'm like, okay.
They probably just have a tone and the instruments just play.
Wait,
Okay.
the Spanish national anthem has no words in it.
And they didn't say it has a melody.
So what's the anthem? What's anthem in the anthem in? What
It's just probably a melody you just play, yeah.
I would want
They would
to
have
listen.
added that to it.
I would
Really.
want to listen to Spanish anthem.
You see, that's why we're giving you this.
I want to listen.
It makes you to, broaden your knowledge. Okay, and the next one says,
Honey does not spoil. You could feasibly eat 3,000-year-old honey. No, thank you. I will eat my own honey fresh.
how am I supposed to know the years it has spent on this planet?
I think there's a way they can figure that out.
When you're buying honey, are you trying to check? Okay, is it fresh? I used to check.
only
Okay,
thing
I'll
that I
ask:
would
is it natural? Because we have situation where it's been mixed and all that goes through some funny process. But we have the ones that you're seeing the bee thing. Yes, you've not seen
that's the
raw
one you
honey.
take. I've seen raw honey, but I don't like that. The ones with
You
the
will
insect
sieve
thing.
it. You're seeing it, so you sieve it. Okay, you're sure you're taking the
I'd
real
rather just
thing.
guess the one that
so
is
you don't
already
even know
sieved.
whether it's 1,000 years or 3. Okay, Now we know. Okay.
The only thing that is 1,000 years or 3,000 years that I can drink is if it's scotch.
Okay.
Or fine wine.
If you were to remove all the empty space from the atoms that make up every human on Earth, the entire world population could fit into an apple. I'll take that again. If you were to remove all the empty space from the atoms that make up every human on Earth, the entire world population could fit into
An apple.
Sounds like something Thanos would do.
Is a very tiny substance and all that. I'm just thinking to myself,
7 billion
How?
people. One
how?
apple.
Okay, whoever came up with this weird fact, it's weird. Okay, and it would take 1,200 million mosquitoes, each sucking once, to completely drain the average human blood. They come
I think
with
that's
their keg.
1.2 million.
Yeah, 1.2 million actually.
200,000
Yeah.
mosquitoes.
Oh my God.
Even one mosquito, is this a while? Where?
How am I supposed to know is up to
That's a weird
a
fact.
million, not to talk of 1.2 million?
So we need 1.2 million mosquitoes on
Completely
one human
drains
being to
the
kill one
average-
human being.
Oh
Whereas
my
one, as at before we had the
No,
cure
not
for
to
malaria.
kill.
No, not
If
to
you are
kill.
drained of blood, what
Not
remains?
to kill, it's just
They
to
come with
drain
their
your
keg,
blood.
their straw, so
If
they are
you drain a human
sucking-
being of blood, what remains?
Not
Drain.
draining your blood. They infect your blood.
No, I'm talking about these weird facts now.
Now
We
this
are
word
talking
fact-
about, it says drain.
It says
Have
drain,
you
so
used a
it take-
syringe to drain? You know what I'm saying?
It will take 1.2
Million mosquitoes.
Oh
to be
my
able
goodness.
to have a bite for your entire blood to be drained.
Ha.
You feel the number is not enough or what?
Okay,
I don't know what to
mosquitoes,
feel
I'm no
about
friend
it.
of yours, and when I see you, I kill you. Okay.
That's a bit violent now, isn't it?
Well, thou shalt not
To
kill
know-
in terms of
Ooh,
mosquito, we
let's
have to
read
kill.
this.
Oh, you like this?
No, I said let's read it properly.
Okay.
To know to know when to mate, a male giraffe will continuously headbutt the female in the bladder until she urinates. The male then
Okay.
the male. Sorry,
It's a
Let me-
morning show.
Let me take this again properly. To know when to mate, a male giraffe will continuously headbutt the female in the bladder until she urinates. The male then tastes the pee, and that helps it determine whether the female is ovulating. Bros, calm down now. You know if you just tell us anti-peace first. No. Which one be-
Okay. We're going to move on from there. Now you know what giraffe does. If you want to know more, research.
Jesus Christ. That is a very. I thought roosters and hens had a violent way of mating, but this is another level of violence.
Okay. And that settles it. Written language was invented independently by the Egyptians. Okay, Sumerians, Chinese, and Mayans. And I'm like, okay, invented independently. Written language.
I support that of Egypt. I don't know about the rest.
Okay.
Because I know Egypt, they had that Egyptian hieroglyphics thing they did on their walls and all of that.
Okay. And this one says,
Okay, the woolly mammoth was still around when the pyramids were being built. Oh wow.
For real?
Really?
okay.
That explains why they could have carried the stones of the pyramid. Because that is, I think each stone weighs like a ton or so.
Yeah.
So what take the days to carry it? But if this was around, I mean, well.
All right. And that wraps it all up on the Monday show.
Thank you for staying with us thus far. Thank you for, joining us on today's episode. I am at DBC Pelumi. Remember, guys, stay safe, wear a nose mask, use a hand sanitizer, and always remember, peace.
My name is Favor. I like to be called Favor. I thank you for joining us on the show today.
And of course, I'm your girl Nita, aka African Opera. I had a swell time learning ways to generate revenue, okay? Passive income. You make money while sleeping. So make sure you try all this, different ways we've given out. And we look forward to you smiling to the bag. And of course, I look forward to seeing you on the next episode of the show. Remember to keep your dreams alive. Don't let it die. I love you. See you soon.